So my last don't is hold on. Okay. So don't stress about eating everything in one day. Don't overeat, don't push yourself too far. Because that is the reason why there are a lot of medics backstage at Disney.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because there's a lot of holiday offerings. There's a lot of food that will, when it comes to the food that's already in the park, like don't stress yourself out needing to get all of it in at once. Because honestly, if you plan on coming back at some point, if you've really enjoyed yourself that much, like come back and just do it again another time. Seasonal offerings, like there's a lot, and just like pace yourself with what just sounds the most intriguing to you. Because odds are, like, especially with park food, sometimes I think Sky will agree with me. Sometimes park food sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
So, especially with like the 50th anniversary stuff, like so in the beginning, those snacks were terrible.
Mr. Toad.
So definitely like take it some time, read the reviews on Disney blogs. A couple of Disney food blog does some reviews on some of the snacks, and just like pick whichever ones just sound the best to you, and then go from there. Like three or four that sound the best to you, and go from there. Because if you try everything yourself at once and you're not an annual pass holder, you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't stress about eating everything at once.
So our last thing that we're doing is going off of all of our lists of do's and don'ts. We decided to do Disney 321. We're doing 3 attractions, 2 restaurants, and 1 show or parade. So I'm gonna let Jared start. So what was your 3 attractions that you chose?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to change one of them because I was unaware that show or parade was not including like the regular shows.
They can if you want. What would you rather do?
I don't really like any of the night times. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not a fireworks fan, so I put like a normal show as my show or parade.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
My 3 attractions are Living with the Land, surprise, Splash Mountain, and we gonna bring somebody back from the dead. The Great Movie Ride. The Great Movie Ride.
Oh my god!
Always be my favorite ride.
I do like Runway Railway, but there's like a special, I guess, like vibe about Great Movie Ride that I don't think they're ever going to be able to bring back.
Yeah.
Great Movie Ride was the ride that made me want to be an actor and made me want to work at Disney.
Really?
There was nothing I wanted to be more than the person who was in the car with you before
so
Bugsy
cool.
and then
That's
came
so
back.
cool.
I loved the spiel so much.
That's so cool. Yeah.
We're rolling.
Action.
Action. Armida.
My 3 attractions are, based on, like, I did them on Disneyland, mostly because that's just my place. And it was hard for me because I'm very biased towards what I like, but I kind of went for 3 that are just like, if you're going to like to tie it in with today's theme of like, if you're a first timer, do's and don'ts, 3 rides that I think that you absolutely should put on your list in terms of iconography. Radiator Springs Racers is really, I think that's a great, objectively it's one of the best rides.
It is. Yeah.
And then also Indiana Jones. You don't have the IP is only available in Paris, besides in California in terms of a ride. And even then, like, our ride's better than Paris. There's just something so wonderfully immersive and decadent and intricate about it. And then lastly, It's a Small World. It was Walt's baby. It's Walt's baby, and it's spectacular. If you do it in Florida, it's not the same. Like the iconic face of the white walls with the.
They have the face in Florida too, though.
They do, but it's not the white wall.
Yeah.
It's just it literally stands out so big because it knows what it is. And it's Walt's baby, you gotta do it.
Mine kind of surprised me. My top 3 was the Disneyland's Thunder Mountain. I think it's one of the best attractions of all time, especially for Disneyland. Radiator Springs Racers as well. and then the Tower of Terror
I can't believe
from
you
Walt
said
Disney
Tower
World.
of Terror makes sense. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't believe you said Disneyland's BTM.
Yeah, I was surprised. I originally had the Haunted Mansion, but I don't know, something about it, going back on it again, I wasn't like thrilled about it. Like, they didn't have the music going outside. It was kind of bland. You were kind of just walking up to the house. Our audio didn't work for a lot of the rides, so it kind of took me out of it. But Thunder Mountain, I always enjoy it when I go on it. So yeah.
That's so great. I'm glad to hear that, because the first time you went on it with me, you got off and you were like, I don't like that ride as much as I thought I did. So,
Yeah. I mean, I do like it more at night.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But
for sure.
but yeah, I would still say it's top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Tower of Terror was my backup. If y'all were like, don't pick a dead ride, Tower of Terror was my backup.
It's
I knew
not
it would have
dead.
been.
It's like the theme of itself. It's like a zombie. It's still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What was your 2 favorite restaurants?
I got kind of bougie. Number 1 is Narcoossee's at the Grand Floridian Hotel. I don't know if it's the ambiance or the food or it combined or it being on the lake. Something about it's just amazing. Oh, I'm also going to give, actually, I know he's not listening, but a shout out to our waiter that we always get when we're there. His name is Chevy. He's been our waiter at Narcoossee's since I can literally remember. We always request him. I've never had anybody else.
Oh.
So he's
cute.
always awesome. So he feeds into the magic of that restaurant for me. My second one is Hollywood Brown Derby in Hollywood Studios. Their Cobb salad holds a special place in my heart.
What is with this Cobb salad? Why does every Florida person I know is like, yo, that Cobb salad?
It's so good.
I almost went there for the Cobb salad.
Literally, like I remember during our restaurant bracket, you were like, that Cobb salad, dude.
Everything about Hollywood Brown Derby, though, I absolutely love. The inside has a bunch of caricatures, like of different Hollywood stars and stuff. And for the first time, since I turned 21, last time we went to Disney World, my mom and I went to the lounge that's outside, that's like 21 and over. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's like inset into the side of the sidewalk. So like there's a little fence, and then you're at like shin height to people that are walking by you. It just seemed so secluded and was so nice and really good drinks.
Armida, what was your top 2?
So my top 2, I did 1 Disneyland and I did 1 Disney World. Because I don't know if it's nostalgia or just I love Disneyland, but I just couldn't not include at least 1 Disneyland restaurant. And so I chose actually Jolly Holiday, 1 walk up.
Okay.
Because I really, and I was never Aiden Simons is going to kill me. Hold on. I never was accustomed to the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe until 2019 when I was working there. And one of my best friends was working at that restaurant. And at the same time, my best friend Aiden Simons also just loved Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. So I went and I just wanted like something nice and just warm and just chill. And so you can get the macaroons. I actually had seasonal food there as well for Christmas before I left, and that stuff was really good. I think I had the raspberry macaroon or something like that, and that was really good. And then there's nothing like a grilled cheese and the tomato soup when you're on Main Street. And like it was, I think last time I was there was me, Sky, and his best friend, and we were sitting there on Main Street. Like it's secluded enough away from all of Main Street that you can kind of like enjoy it without being in it. And you get the castle on one side, Matterhorn, Tomorrowland. The view is classic, and you can still hear the piano by Coke Corner, which is nice too. So it's just a great location. The food is really comforting, and there's a lot of options for my boy who's allergic to everything. So that's nice too. It's a good spot that he and I can both go and enjoy ourselves. So that's why I put that there. And then my last one, I went bougie as well. And I said California Grill. Because the view was spectacular. And I would go if there wasn't a view, because the heirloom apple salad was to die for. Literally, Sky and I were like, yo, when we have kids, we're just gonna make them eat apple salad, like no lettuce. Salads are now apples, because it was so good. They literally like thinned the apples out, and like they like went through the rinder thing, and they like the swirls, and they just put that and a couple big like trees of like big little shells of lettuce, filled that with cheese, dropped the vinaigrette on top, and it was like, and I had the walnuts on mine. He did not.
Cranberries, bro.
The cranberries and the walnuts and the cheese. Oh.
It's funny that you say that though, because I was asking my mom when I called her today. I was like, yeah, what would you say are your top 2 favorite restaurants? And she went, oh, California Grill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was so good. And I can't stop thinking about the goat cheese polenta. I can't stop thinking about it. It was the tenderloin was good, but the goat cheese polenta was incredible. And then for dessert, I had just a regular old cheese plate, and even that was spectacular. And they gave me Joffrey's, and I love Joffrey's. And it was like, there's the Epcot ball lit up all pretty. And then we walked out, we were leaving, and then we were leaving, and then there's fireworks going off like that. You can't beat that. It was so good. And it was like they treated us so nice too, because they put us in like this private room to the side for a little bit before they put seated the other parties with us. But for a good half hour, it was just the 2 of us, like at sunset, and they treated us so nicely. And it was just like, I don't know, man, they provided such a great experience for us, and I loved it. I loved it a lot. I do love Josh from Sanaa though. Let's get that.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever beat Josh from Sanaa. Cool. If Josh worked at California Grill, I would live there.
Well, going off of that, my number 2 was California Grill. For all the same reasons. It's freaking amazing. I have nothing else to say other than if you don't go there, you're just going to disappoint yourself.
Yeah.
And my number 1 was Boma at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Dude, Boma, you had a great time there.
At Animal Kingdom Lodge. I had never been there before. I'd always gone to Sanaa, but Boma was freaking amazing. It's like an open, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so good.
They had a lot for you.
Yeah,
I think that's part of the appeal. They had a lot for you.
It's like I don't know what it's called. Like it's just a food bar.
Yeah.
Just of everything that you could possibly think of. It's amazing.
I base a lot of my favorite restaurants on like, can my boyfriend and I go there and have a good time? Because if I can eat everything on the menu, but he can't, that's not fun for either of us. So it's just the Boma having a lot of options for you is a huge sigh of relief for everyone who knows you and loves you. To go, and we can go and we can just have fun, and we can just eat and enjoy a variety of things. So restaurants that, can do the thing are great. Yeah.
They can do the thing.
They can do the thing. Yeah.
All right. What was your favorite show, Jared?
I've said it a few times already. Festival of the Lion King.
Yeah.
That show makes me cry every single time.
I don't even blame you, man.
He got in his feelings.
I did.
He never gets in his feelings. I'm like watching fireworks and I'm like, babe. And he's like, I'm going to go live on Instagram. Like, but Festival of the Lion King, when Can You Feel the Love Tonight started, he literally looked at me and he was like, aw.
Yeah.
Like that show just does something to him.
I listened to that album religiously.
So good.
Armida.
My favorite nighttime show is going to surprise literally
no one. It's fantastic. Fantastic 2.0 for the both of us.
Thank you, honey.
Dream a fantastic dream.
That's the name of our podcast, so I don't think it would be shocking to anyone.
I mean, I have nothing to say about it other than it's fantastic.
Who doesn't love Mickey Mouse going, oh,
woo, oh boy.
Lose your imagination.
John. And I'm also like, I hate that I have to even say this.
The Tangled boat ride.
I'm a gatekeeper of Fantasmic because
same.
When Mickey doesn't pop up at the highest point of the show at the climax, I literally will riot. I will this is.
Have you ever seen him like do it?
I want to swear, but I can't.
Like the bottom stage, and he's like, all the fireworks are going off from the top.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
There was in 2019, there was a brief in the fall of 2019, there was a brief stint where Mickey just didn't show up at the top at all.
Oh.
And it infuriated me. I don't know if you ever saw them.
I did.
Okay, because I was so mad. Like he just never showed up, and he would just they would be like, the boat goes away and they're building up to it, and he's right where he usually is. And he just, and instead of popping down to the bottom and to go some imagination, he just stands there and he walks down to the other bottom platform and just goes some imagination, huh? And then he disappears. And I'm like, that is so dumb. Because the point of it is that Mickey goes from Sorcerer Mickey back to regular Mickey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the transition between we're in a dream, we're back to reality. That's what I get so mad. I got so mad.
Other than that, it's an amazing show.
other than that little kerfuffle, when it's done right, it's an amazing show.
It's hard not to
I even
cry.
like Florida's. And not more than California's, but I like Florida's.
Hold up. I would not go that far.
Who doesn't love fish in a blanket? Jared.
I hate Florida's. Florida's
Fish-
is disgusting.
Fish in a
It
blanket.
is disgusting.
Fish in a blanket.
It is so
But
bad.
they're gonna update it, and I'm really excited for it.
Dig and dig and dig and diggity. No.
You don't
The
like when
Pocahontas scene
Leave it alone.
you don't like when John Smith flies over the.
I love when he flies, hits the wall, and falls.
He has not
That's
a
how much
romantic
I
bone in
hate
his body,
that
so
show.
I kid.
And the dragon on the string. Okay, can we just talk about this real quick? In Disneyland, we have an actual dragon. It is cool.
Oh my god, Jared's
She's awesome.
eyes just
She's
popped
pretty.
out of his head.
And
Here
then
we go.
Florida is on a stick. And it looks so bad. It looks so bad.
If you're an audio listener, I'm continuously rolling my eyes at him.
I will give you the snake is really cool.
The snake is cool.
I don't like
The snake
Caw,
is
so
cool.
I like the snake. The snake is cool. Jafar's
Mhm.
cool.
The snake is snake.
A snake.
But that's the only, and I don't like the bubbles, the bubble scene of all the characters in the bubbles.
I do. You're
Really?
you're just a brat.
Apparently, because I have a lot of issues with the Florida one.
I never said the dragon was good. Okay. However, I've grown up going to it. So Disneyland holds a lot of nostalgia for you. Disney World holds all the nostalgia for me.
I like both. I like California better, but I don't hate Florida's. I like to watch it when I need to watch Fantasmic, but feel like I'm watching something new.
I want Disneyland's to get its own stage.
Yeah.
Like what Disney,
Yeah.
what Hollywood Studios has, because I think it deserves it. It's become
It deserves
such a
it.
big
But where
thing
would we
that-
put it though?
Good
Oh, that's
question.
right. You can't build on, can you?
We
No,
have
we
no
can't.
room, literally anywhere.
They'd have to
It's
buy
so
more
small.
property and then tear down more houses.
Honestly, I was
Anaheim.
thinking about this, how they're building a third gate. Just make it
Mhm.
just Fantasmic. That's it. Just make it Fantasmic. That's
Good
fine.
Lord.
Just a whole stadium, like the Staples Center in California. Just make it Fantasmic.
Oh my God.
God.
Is
Put
there
it in the
anything
Hyperion now that the Hyperion's done.
No.
else? Please don't. Don't do
Did you-
that.
No water, no boat, no dragon. It's just
Oh.
Fantasmic on the Hyperion stage.
Oh, we can put a river in it. No fireworks. That's the only thing.
No fireworks. Now who's his worst guy?
At this point, I'd rather just see Tom and all those Indians just on that instead.
Okay.
Is there anything else, you guys? I don't know
Gee.
what just happened.
Oh my
that was a
God.
tangent. No.
That was Sky losing his crap.
Yeah, he lost his mind for a second there.
I'm a little triggered, not gonna lie.
His
Sorry,
face
I'm not
is getting
supposed to say
red.
crap.
All right, is there anything else?
I haven't seen you laugh that much in a long time though, so I'm very happy that you got that out.
Any personal updates, news?
I'm going to California in 2 weeks.
Yes, you are, for
I've said it many
Valentine's
times.
Day and the Valentine's couple night
Where did
extravaganza.
Where did you get dinner reservations for Saturday?
We're going to a restaurant
Mhm.
that I
You say
haven't.
Carthay Circle, I'm gonna scream.
We don't have tickets for Disney that day.
Dude, Carthay Circle, that is
The
It's
biggest ripoff
no.
of
Let
Disneyland.
me just say something real quick. Carthay Circle is harder to get than California Grill.
It is. It's really
It
hard.
Those
is, and
reservations
it's
are
garbage.
so hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I don't hate it. I think it's moderately good food. I think it's fine.
It has
But for
options
the
for you.
price
For the no, I would not
and for
say
the portion
yeah.
size.
Mhm.
It's very small. It's very small. But it's really cool, and like the food is pretty good.
Mhm.
But at that point, might as well just go to Red Rose, or not,
Yeah.
or not Red Rose, Napa Rose.
Napa Rose.
Napa
Yeah.
Rose.
You want to get me Napa Rose?
I can't even get any for Napa Rose. I've been trying for weeks.
You're gonna be lucky if he takes you to Earl of Sandwich.
Earl Sandwich is closed.
Where we have 2 park days, and then the rest
Yeah,
is
the rest
just
is-
personal.
Yeah. So we're going to Los Angeles. We're gonna go to the Scum and Villainy bar, which will be fun. That'll be cool because it's like a Star Wars cantina thing.
And El Capitan.
We're gonna go to the Alcap. I'm gonna try to see a movie. If not, we're just gonna go find other things to do in LA because there's a lot to do. And then we're gonna go to the Montage in Laguna Beach. And we're gonna show her that, and then just a few other stuff. But yeah, it'll be fun.
Be fun.
But with that, thank you as always, and I'm sorry about the tangent because we went off so many times.
I like being natural though. Being ourselves on the show is so nice.
Yeah. It's
It's
almost
so
like
nice.
that's what people listen for.
I
But go
know.
ahead and leave
Podcast.
us a 1-star review for
No,
a little
1-star review.
love
One
language in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, we're stuck at 31. We're stuck at a 3.1.
Oh yeah, and there's gonna be a Valentine's Day episode too. So get your hate comments.
So what I'm
ready.
saying is good luck, Charlie. But with that, as always, dream a fantastic dream.